Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot C. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what the messages are that come through with the cards that come out for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes through. So the first card we have is the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Sun card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card. So we do have Gemini energy with this card, and we also have Leo energy with the Sun. So with this Lovers card showing up at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like pretty passionate kind of experience within a relationship between two people. I do feel like there's a strong connection here, and I feel like it is one that is reciprocated as far as being able to actually feel it and recognize it within both people. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up here, this also feels like an energy of choice. And I do feel like when it comes to this connection, it's like you're choosing each other, you're choosing to be in it instead of being in a space where it feels like you have to be. I do feel like with the 10 of Swords showing up in the reverse, that this does feel like an energy of someone who's kind of grappling with past experiences and being able to heal from them or be able to move on from them, but it definitely is impacting them in some way. I also feel like this could be past betrayals or things that may have really been hurtful to this person or been like a devastation. Do you feel like with the 10 of Swords though that this is an energy of being able to either heal from those or be able to confront those? And I feel like in this connection it is important for this person to be able to do so, because I do feel like it's also showing up in a way where it's actually affecting their connection with you and even just the way that they feel about you. Do you feel like this is more so to do with the past? But I do feel like this could also be them kind of projecting fears around a past situation onto this connection. And I do feel like that is something that this person is learning to actually heal or be able to actually deal with. With the 2 of Pentacles showing up over here though, this does feel like a very busy energy. And I do feel like with that very busy energy, I do feel like this may be you. This may be something that's also kind of creating a sense of this connection being a surprise or unfolding at a time where it is almost an inconvenience as far as the timing, or just that your work could be an inconvenience towards being able to actually show up for this connection. Do you feel like it's very busy energy, and it does kind of put you in a position again to make a choice when it comes to priorities? I do feel like with the Sun card though, that within this connection that there is a sense of being able to enjoy in just each other's presence. I do feel like this does feel like a very happy energy, and I feel that there's also a sense of being able to experience enjoyable times when in each other's presence. I do feel like on some level this connection is quite healing, and I even get that with that 10 of Swords. And I do feel like with the Sun card showing up over here, it's actually a very attractive energy. I do feel like there is a lot of attraction between the two of you. I also get that with the Lovers card, that there is a strong sense of attraction, a strong sense of connection within this connection between two people. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Magician. We do have Gemini energy with the Magician, dealing with a Magician. We also have the Death card, which is also Scorpio energy. And we have the Eight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So we do also have Aries energy. So this Emperor card, this does feel like an energy of control. I do feel like being able to take control within this situation and within this connection. And I do feel like you're dealing with someone who is somebody who's quite used to being in control or is in a space where they want to have control. I do feel like with the Emperor card showing up here, that this person may be someone who's very concerned with having a sense of stability, having a sense of security within this connection, and being able to be on top of things, be in control of this connection and the way things progress is something that also makes this person feel safe in this connection. I do feel like with the Emperor card showing up over here, you may be dealing with someone who is quite established. I do feel like this person has a certain way that they present themselves in the world and they come across in the world to many people, and there's a side of them that not a lot of people get to see unless it is in a connection. And I do feel like that brings out the softer side of them that you may be able to see with this person once you get close to them. I do feel like with the Magician card showing up underneath this 10 of Swords, this is really an energy of being in a space where this person is ready or is warming up to the idea of being ready to actually have a new start. And I do feel like it's a very proactive energy when it comes to being able to have a new start within a connection. And also I feel like following a sense of being able to actually get right for themselves. I feel like on a healing journey, this person is in a space where I do get that they are doing the work or they have done a lot of work on a personal level. With the Magician card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy where they are ready to embrace the new. I do also feel like there's excitement behind that. And I do feel like with the Magician card, there is also a lot of proactive energy. I do feel like this is an energy of being able to actually give to the connection, time, effort, and also I feel like there's a sense of actually trying to manifest this connection with you. I do feel like with the Magician card, there is a sense of excitement of being able to enter into something new, be able to go on a new journey. And I do feel like that's coming after being able to actually make peace with the past that is no longer serving them. We do have the Death card showing up underneath this Two of Pentacles. And with the Death card, this does feel like an energy of experiencing changes within this connection. I do feel like that is also when it comes with regards to this rebirth energy. There is a sense of being able to experience emotional depth in this connection in a way that feels different. I do feel like it's also one that is very significant. I do feel like with this Death card showing up underneath this Two of Pentacles, this is also going to cause for being able to pay attention in this connection. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this is a very busy energy and also a little bit distracted energy. So when it comes to this connection, I feel that it is one that's going to get your attention. I feel that this is also a sense of being able to actually be in a connection that feels quite transformative. I do feel like there's a huge impact, and I do feel like on some level this connection is quite spiritual too. I do feel like with this Eight of Wands showing up underneath the Sun card, that there's also the opportunity to be able to hear from someone. I feel that there is back and forth in the communication, but I do feel like this connection unfolds quite quickly once it starts. So I do feel like there is a sense of excitement and also being able to really gain a sense of decisiveness around this connection because of how it's making you feel and also how it's making the person you're dealing with feel. I do feel like when it comes to the actions they're taking towards you, there is communication or even just a lot of opportunities presented from this person because of how this connection makes them feel. Do you feel like they feel the sense of happiness in your presence, and that feeling of happiness is something this connection gives to this person. I also feel like it is also one where they can feel quite comfortable to be able to actually let down a guard with the Emperor card showing up underneath this Lovers card. And I do feel like there is a sense of being in a space where there is a decision being made when it comes to this connection. I feel like there's a lot of choice that's also being presented. So I do feel like there could be an offer or there could be something that is being presented to you to either take or leave from this person. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have let your friends help you. We have past life relationship. And we have getting to know each other. So with this Let Your Friends Help You card, this does feel like supportive energy from outside of this connection. And with this Let Your Friends Help You card, this does feel like also being able to actually bring in a sense of opening up to other people regarding this relationship and this connection. And I do feel like this is also a sense of finding out from other people about how this person feels, how this relationship is making them feel, and the start of this connection. I do feel like that's something this person relies on quite heavily when it comes to your connection. So I do feel like when it comes to outside people like friends, family, I do feel like they do consult and even seek advice from other people. I do feel like there's a sense of also kind of leaning on being able to be supported because of I do feel like there's a little bit of a lack of self-belief and being in a space where there's also this desire to be able to actually measure and weigh their opinions against others within this connection. But I do feel like with this past life relationship card showing up over here, that this is also pertaining to this death card. There could be some past energy lingering in this connection, or even just lingering in the way you feel. Do you feel like when it comes to this connection, it's going to take your attention in a way where you may be kind of inclined to either confront past issues and even really let them go in order for this connection to be able to flourish. I also feel like with this past life relationship that this connection itself is one that feels very strongly. I do feel like there's that deep sense of recognition on a soul level between two people with the Lover's card. I do feel like with this past life relationship, this also does feel like it is possible that this connection is one where there may have been a time of separation, and I do feel like that is also something that does feel like there could be reconciliation between two people for some. But I do feel like this connection is one quite significant and also very strongly felt. But with the getting to know each other card, I do feel like when it comes to being able to experience communication, you really get to know this person in a way that's different every time you have your interactions or your communications. I do feel like with being able to actually interact and have communication, and I do feel like it also is quite enjoyable and pleasant to be around each other, that those moments deepen your bond. I do feel like it's also a sign of having a really strong intellectual bond, but the communication especially is something that leads you to that. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.